Yo, what's going on? It's your boy King J, and I wanted to have a conversation about King of Fighters 15, 3v3 tag game that's on pretty much all the consoles at the minute, PS4, PS5, and all, Xbox, Steam and stuff. Now, I'm a big King of Fighters fan. I don't know if you're new to the channel, you might not know, but I started playing King of Fighters 97. That's when I first got my entry, and I've fell in love with it ever since. I love the characters, I love the lore, I love everything that goes on with it. You know, the bosses, their involvement, the storyline, just everything. There's so much going on with it. And, you know, I feel like after King of Fighters 13, I feel like it's kind of gone in a bit of a slope, right? And King of Fighters 14 didn't get the best reception from the audience. King of Fighters 15 seemed to be doing better, but now I feel like it's got a bit worse, personally. Now, the reason why I say this is because when they first announced that King of Fighters 15 was happening, King of Fighters 15 basically had all of these character trailers, each individually. So everyone was excited. We were trying to figure out who's in what team, and then once the team got announced, it was like, oh man, that's the team. When Cronin got announced, I was excited, I was happy, because I like K49 as a character, and we ain't seen him come back since King of Fighters 2002. They tried to get rid of him and put Nameless as a character, and I was like, oh, bro, okay, cool. You know, they've actually brought Cronin back, or K49. Obviously, they brought the game out, King of Fighters 15, and it was interesting. For the most part, it was interesting because the game was fun, mechanics were fun, but there was several things that are lacking, and I just want you lot to just hear me out for a minute. But before you hear me out, click that subscription button, because obviously videos like this are important. If you're rolling with me, this is why the production value has grown. We want to grow it even more. So yeah, subscriptions would be appreciated. It's free. Getting back into the video. So King of Fighters 15, once the game came out and we played it for a bit, it was entertaining, but there's a lot of things missing. So let's say, for example, the special character intros. There's not many special character intros in the game. There's characters that I thought would have some type of interaction. A-Dash and Kyo. I thought they would have like some special type of interaction, but they don't. Shingo's come into the game recently. He doesn't hardly have any. You know, he has one with Ash, he has one with Kyo, that's it. What about Yuri? What about other characters? You know, the interactions just seemed like they were lacking a lot in this game. The endings were good. They were very interesting to see what's happening, and obviously the build-up of King of Fighters 16. But, you know, I feel like he still ain't really unveiling much about the story yet. You know, we know some parts about it, but we ain't unveiling the main part of the story. And it's just like, all right, how long are we gonna wait? Because we've got the season pass too, and I don't think we're gonna stop there. But let's talk about the season pass. So the season pass 2 has gone back to the old model, which was King of Fighters 14, where they released singular characters, right? And I don't think that model worked at all. I feel like that model wasn't good. But when they done King of Fighters 15 and they released the teams, I was like, this is amazing. Like, they've done the teams. Like, they're doing teams now. I felt like the teams were good. I felt like, you know, obviously Geese Howard, Yamazaki, and Billy Kane on the team was amazing. But like Rock Howard's team, amazing. Did the Orochi team need to have a character slot? Possibly not. You know, they could have been palette swaps, if you will, but they weren't palette swaps. What they were was they were on a character slot, which I felt like was really, you know, there's characters like Shen that can come back. There's characters like Oswald, Duolon. There's so many characters that could have came back. We're all crying for Shen to come back. We want to see Shen in a 3 or 2.5D model. You know, everyone wants this. I want to see it. Duolon is another one. There's so many other characters that we want to see. So I just don't know why we had Orochi, Team Orochi, as a character slot. That could have been maybe just, you know, palette swap, and they have their own move. It's like the old games, you know, you go, you highlight over them, press a button, get access to them. But yeah. So anyways, now moving on from that, yeah, Team Samurai, which is a pretty much a shock. I'm not really interested in Sam's show like that, but again, for the people that are, I definitely understand, and I'm definitely open-minded to them being in the game. Shingo being in it, okay, cool. He hasn't been in the game for time. Again, he's one of those characters that I would definitely like to see in the game. I don't play Shingo, but it'll be good character to see. Kim by himself. Why? Why didn't you do Kim with his sons? Seeing as it's got this whole universe and time travel and all of this stuff going on, like, why did you not bring Kim with his sons? That would have been the perfect fit. You had Rock, B, Janet, and Gato as a team. Kim with his sons would have been money. You know, like, I just don't get it. Him by himself, yeah, it's okay. Kim is a sick character, but by himself, no Chang and Choi, no Kim and his sons, no Jae Hoon. I mean, okay. Sylvie, not my kind of character, but I heard she's very popular in Japan as a character. I don't really care about that character that much, but I would love to see interactions, you know, with her and Cronin, her and Kula, Angel, all these, you know, all these characters. I would love to see a lot more interactions. These interactions are not really that, there's not many in the game. And then Naj, I didn't think she was gonna come back in the game. I thought she was in King of Fighters 14 as a DLC character. And I was like, okay, I don't know who this character is, but she must be related to Kukri or Dolores at some point. Because now she's in the game and she's kind of got this kind of like cloak on with kind of like different patterns that look similar. So I don't know. I don't know what involvement is, but I want to know more. And then we have 2 more character slots. And I'm like, who are these 2 character slots going to be? And why are we going through this type of, you know, way of pushing the game when, you know, we have Street Fighter 6 that's coming out, and that's probably going to take a lot of the, you know, the player base. And we have Tekken 8 on the rise as well. Like, why are we not doing the whole team-based stuff? Like, what's happening? Why is there not teams that are being DLC? I feel like a lot of people bought the DLC. You know, a lot of people, I bought the DLC, Steam and PlayStation. So why is it that it's been different? Like, what's going on? And then lastly, they brought out Rugal. Rugal was part of the boss mode, right? So are you telling me with this boss mode, that's the only thing you lot could afford? We have Ash in the game. You didn't want to do a palette swap and just maybe change some animations, like maybe a few. Dark Ash, why is he not in the game? Maybe bring back Orochi, or maybe you don't want to, I don't know. But maybe Team Orochi, but make them a lot more harder than how they are as if you play them in the game. There's like so many other stuff. Maybe Shingo with fire, that would be funny. Like, it's just like, that could be just kind of like a fan request. I don't know. Shingo with fire would be quite sick. Like, you know, Shingo at his highest potential. All of his moves are critical. Like, there is so much ideas I'm throwing you. You know, Kyo, I don't know. Maybe these old version where he throws fire on the floor. Maybe we add that in. Orochi Yori, Orochi, you know, Leona. I know people are gonna say these stuff cost money and it costs time and stuff like that, but there is people paying and invested in the DLC. I'm seeing people compete for this game. You know, it's not like there's not that many people playing it. It's just, I feel like boss battle is a thing that would be very interesting for stream. You know, I know they've done Omega Rugal and he was quite difficult, but there is ways that you could have made him even more difficult. So it's hard, you know, harder. Like, I feel like Omega Rugal in King of Fighters 98 was hell. So was in King of Fighters 2002. You know, he was annoying. But yeah, that's just me talking about King of Fighters 15. Let me know what you lot think. Am I being harsh? Am I telling the truth? Is there some stuff that you want to say? Please let me know in the comment section down below. I would definitely like to hear from you, and I will be responding in there for the next 2-3 days. I'll be checking the comment section for this video because I'm super passionate about the game, and it doesn't come from a place of, oh, he plays Tekken, he doesn't play King of Fighters much. This comes from a place of, I am a big King of Fighters fan through in and throughout, and I generally want to see it do well. And I felt like they were going down the right path, and now I feel like they've kind of retracted and gone back to the way how they did in King of Fighters 14. But I could be wrong. You lot let me know, and yeah, I'll meet you in the comment section. And remember to subscribe if you ain't rocking with the gang. But if you are rocking with the gang, thank you lot so much. I really, really appreciate you lot. All right, we'll be on the next video. Take it easy, everyone. Peace.